Hi everyone, it's Anne-Marie from Scrapdale7 Creations, and today I wanted to come and share two DIY projects that I've been working on the last couple of days um, for Christmas, and these are what I made for this week's Saturday Morning Makes. Okay, all right, so why don't I get started with this first one here. It's a cutting board. And I had gotten it, the cutting board from Dollar Tree. Let me show you here. Okay, so it was, it was a fall decoration that Dollar Tree had, and I just put some Christmas paper on it, added my two gingerbreads, and decorated it up to make a Christmas cutting board display. Okay. The gingerbreads I had gotten at 24 Hour Craft. It's an online store that has all kinds of wooden shapes and different, shapes of things. So I had ordered some gingerbread. Okay. I just glued this peppermint candy paper that I had in my stash, put some red rickrack all the way around it. Okay. I also found this sign at Dollar Tree, so I painted it with this home decor, folk art home decor chalk paint. So I used that. I had used this folk art matte acrylic paint in cinnamon, okay, to paint the gingerbreads. And actually I did that with both gingerbreads here. I used that same paint. And then I just used some of this tulip puffy paint to make the little, stitches there to make it a little more dimensional. Okay. And then I used some paint markers. I think this one, yeah. So I used, I also used, before I talk about that, I used this Artist Loft circle tracer. Again, I got it at Michael's. See, Artist Loft. And I believe I used, which one is it? Oh, this one here. You can see the little black there. So I traced the eyes with pencil first. And then I went in with this black paint pen. Okay, this is from Deco Color acrylic paint. It's from Marvy Yukita. And I got that at Michael's. And I just colored in the eyes with that. Okay, and then I took this black puffy paint from Tulip, and I just went in and just colored and just made it more dimensional with that too. Okay, and then I used the white puffy paint to make the little little speck in their eyes. Okay. Use some bows from my stash to put on them. I used some this red trim to make her skirt. And then I used, I had cut off a little part of some lace that I had to make her collar, to make it look like a collar. Okay. And then I used this tool to make their cheeks. I forget what these are called, but I got them on Amazon. Somebody that I was watching on YouTube had suggested these to make little, like cheeks and things like that. So they're double-sided, and I used the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide, the Tattered Rose is the color that I used to make their cheeks. Okay. And I just, when I took that believe sign, I glittered it up too. There's glitter on it. So after I had painted it, I sprinkled some of this Craft Decor Diamond Shimmer Dust on that. Okay, and then I just, I had this lace in my stash, and I just thread some red ribbon through the little holes there. And I put these 2 little peppermints on each side. I got it in Hobby Lobby. I've had them in my stash for like years, and I finally decided to use them. I thought that would make a cute decor there. And then I just added the bows there, and then I just made this as a hanging tie. And I just, I actually glued the pieces together to make a little hanging piece there. Yeah. Okay, so that is my first DIY project. All right, and then the second one was this one. Okay, and this, again, this was from a sign that I got at Dollar Tree. And I used a bigger gingerbread shape from 24 Hour Craft. And I just decorated with this gingham paper. I had gotten that little, that was a cut apart from one of my paper collections from Michael's that I've had for, quite a few years. So I thought that would look cute there, Milk and Cookie Company. And I glued it on top of some red glitter paper. All right, and then I took this lace and went all the way around the sign. And actually, this is what I used to make the collar for the girls. I just cut that part apart and use it as a collar. All right, and I just added some red rograine ribbon there, and then added the other lace on top of it. And then I just went all the way down. And then I also did the same on the bottom. Again, I used this little gingham ruffled trim that I had in my stash and put some other ribbon on top of it to make a little band there. Used some red buttons that were in my stash. Added the puffy paint and made her eyes again with that that Artist Loft circle tracer. Added the bow and then glued her on. And then I added these little clay peppermint candy canes all the way down. These I had gotten from Hobby Lobby. I've had these in my stash for a while as well. So I decided to use those for this project. Okay. And then on the back, I just added some more paper here, and then added some more of that trim. And I haven't put on my idea is to glue a button and then just put some trim or wrap around it and then hang it, and then have like a little hanger. Okay, that's my plan. All right. Yeah. All right, so those are my 2 DIY projects for this week's Saturday Morning Makes. I'm planning on doing a few more projects like this with some of these wood pieces that I've gotten from 24 Hour Craft. I have some other. I'm going to be coming back with a video with my golden book journals that I've been making, my golden book albums for Christmas. I think I did about 6 or 7 of those that I want to share with you too. Okay? All right, everybody. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. So I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.